Good evening. This is Lurking Lately. I was all excited because this is our first war. Um, Now, things aren't going as well as I had hoped. Um, the biggest problem is that I hadn't produced enough alloys to, fully max out my fleet capacity. If I could have had another 30 ships, or fleet strength, this would be much easier. But I still think we're in a pretty good position. Let's check out the contacts, and let's look at these Star Hunter guys. So their fleet power is still considered overwhelming to us, but we do have better technology, and so I'm still feeling pretty good. Worst case scenarios, we can always drop back and hide behind Era's station until we're ready to fight, but hopefully, because he started by attacking our allies will damage him some, and then we can see, between the two of us, we can overcome him. So let's just check what everyone's doing before we get started. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of continue the war, and we're going to just very slowly push out this way. And then hopefully our alloys will, we'll get some more factories up and running, and we'll have enough alloys to create a second fleet. This will probably put us into like an energy deficit, but we'll deal with that as it comes along. So let's get started.
Construction project concluded.
And so right now our main fleet's just pulling back just to do a little bit of repairs, just so I don't lose any ships. And we'll keep on kind of like striking out, taking another system, and then coming back in. And we'll see how that works. We'll see if we have to get more aggressive or not. Alright, so we have an unemployed robot worker. The good news is, we lost some clerks, but we're gaining some more alloys per turn. So let's move our robot worker to someplace where he's needed. Preferably one of these places that still needs more pop in order to get that shelter. That's not going to work here. It'll work here though, so we'll move a robot to Conviab from Altair. That should free up a worker, and we'll just upgrade the building there.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, our fleet's repaired, so let's push out a little further, see what happens. Now the good news is that their starbase technology isn't as high as ours, so it'll be easier to take out these star bases. Also, they're not going to be solely military, because I have a feeling they're all like shipyards and other stuff as well. So that'll kind of work in our favor as well. It'll be easier to take those core systems. And we do have an extra worker. Let's build, we got plenty of food coming in. Let's just build another agri-district. And again, I'm not very good at specializing these planets. Oh, is it? Thanks for letting me know, Firestar. Let me know if it's better now, Firestar. And by the way, thanks for stopping by the stream. So again, I'm not the best at specializing these planets, but we'll go ahead and we'll see what we can do here. I'm almost inclined to let's make this like an energy planet. Let's build another generator district on there. But hey, thanks for letting me know, by the way. I appreciate it. Okay, so I think we're good with the planets here. We'll just keep an eye on everything else.
System survey concluded.
Our fleet's moving out to attack. And it looks like we fully surveyed this system. So we're going to take our construction ship. It says hostile fleets are in this system. Oh, look at that. They never ended up destroying the the mining drone base here. Well, that's nice. So we'll just take them out with our fleet. And then we're going to take our science ship, and he's just going to hang out for now. Once they start, attacking forward, we're going to keep like a science ship, maybe a system behind. And that way we can keep an eye on things and maybe scoop up some more of that salvage.
Striking hostile station.
Alright, I think that's that. So let's try building the starbase outpost here. And I don't see any damage to our ships. So let's grab our fleet and go ahead and capture this.
Research concluded.
And what else? Okay, so we can get this planetary upgrade. That's probably our best bet here. That's kind of like an administrative capital upgrade. How's your evening going, Firestar? Okay, so, whoa, look at the size of that fleet. Oh, that's a neutral. Oh! I got all scared. These are the actual Lakchak's raiders here, so they're not these guys that we're at war with. Oh, okay, that is a much bigger relief. No, it turns out they're yellow, they're not red, so they're one of these these corsairs or whatever, that raids stuff. So I got all scared because I saw this giant fleet, and I was like, how are these guys getting this huge fleet? And it's the wrong ones. They were yellow, not red. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly now. But that's okay. We'll move our armies out again, and I will not panic. Try not to panic as much. We can take on these fleets. I know, right? It's a lot different fighting like 1K or 2K versus 6K,
Construction project concluded.
We're going to bring back this other fleet, though, and we're just going to have them hang out at the starbase. And we'll set Aruz as the home base for these guys as well. And we'll slowly just build up the secondary fleet. Man, Firestar, I was panicking there. So, I have a feeling they're going to come in here. So rather than go through the gate, let's just wait like right here so we get the drop on them. There we go. Alright, we got some gases, some alloys. Nice. And since we got those new alloys, let's build another, like, well, however many corvettes we can. And we'll throw that under the second fleet. And before this battle starts, let's just see what we got to build elsewhere. I feel like we should just have another alloy factory. Just to make up for the lost time here. We're probably going overboard, but now's the time to do it. We'll need some amenities, so we'll plop down a nice gene clinic here. And with these guys, let's build another just civilian industries, because we're running low on consumer goods. Okay, so we're kind of running out of stuff to research. So why don't we just move this science ship, I don't know, like let's say right here. Just so in case the other one gets blown up, we'll have something to do. This guy's going back.
Construction project concluded.
Yeah, we should have this fight well in hand. And let's check out how we did. So we lost one corvette. That's not so bad, though. Let's bring our guys back to repair. And let's check our military fleets here. Yeah, we'll reorganize when they get back. We've got some debris in there. So let's grab our science ship. We'll set him to evasive, but we'll have him research the debris in that system.
Construction project concluded.
And what can we build here? Let's build some more food. Looks like we're going to be running low on that soon. And we'll get these guys to form up. Let's just take a look at our contacts, see how they're doing in terms of fleet strength. Okay. So they still have superior fleets, but again, it seems like we're bringing more to bear, and we're doing much better in fights, so... Nice! So we had, earlier in the game, we had left one of these, systems to do their thing, and now it looks like we got like a little minor bonus here. It didn't turn into a Gaia planet or anything like that, but we did get a bunch of engineering research there, so let's go take advantage of that. And this system's kind of built up, so we're not going to really need these construction ships, so I'm just going to kind of move them back, I don't know, like right here. Just there's a less chance of him being blown up. So I think that it's kind of waiting in queue to repair until oh no, it's not. So let's move one of these corvettes out of the group. If you ever want to bust guys out of a group, you just hit transfer ships. We're just going to transfer one corvette, and then we're going to attach, merge the corvette fleet with this first group. And let's take our first group. better commander on it. And go attack this next system. And then these guys will just kind of wait and get a little bit more powerful and whatnot. While we build more get more alloys and build more ships. So I think that since we've started modifying these robots, they're popping out a lot faster, and that's good, you know? And again, I'm just looking for my smaller worlds so we can get that first upgraded administrative building. Yeah, they'll be good over here. So we're going to move them to Merzem Prime. All right. Build one more Corvette here at Aruz.
Construction project concluded.
Mizram Secundus can build something. Let's go ahead and build just another agri-district, just in case the food starts dropping. Alright, so they can build a little bit of everything. We're still doing okay on housing and amenities. So I say we go ahead and build another alloy foundry. Or probably a civilian industry would be better, since we're kind of have a deficit of those.
Construction project concluded.
I really should install that mod that makes the outliner look a lot tinier. So it looks like we did some more research here. We're getting more just general research as well as you know, specific research on autocannons and stuff like that. So let's push a little bit farther, see what happens.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so we finished up our first queue. We still need like another 10 Corvettes, another 5 destroyers. But it's starting to look a little more respectable, you know, our fleet size. So it also appears like these guys are starting to get their butts kicked by these aliens. So I guess the question is, should we turn around and try to help stop them? Or do we leave them alone and just try to cut them off here? I think we're better off trying to cut them off here. Because like newly conquered planets don't do that well. It also kind of gives us more to conquer back for ourselves. And then lastly, it'll take a real long time for these guys to travel all the way around. And they've got the fleet strength to fight them off, I believe. So it looks like these guys are distracted in this war. So I think now's the time kind of just to push slowly ahead. And then once we're ready, we'll start taking their core systems. Again, this shouldn't take too long. And we didn't lose any ships. Again, while we're waiting, we'll just go ahead and now let's kind of wait. Let's just make orbit here and wait to see what they do with this fleet right here. And, so it looks like we're running low on energy, probably because we got such a big fleet now. So I'm going to go ahead and build another energy district here. And I think I'm going to start specializing some of these planets into energy planets, because I think that's always going to be a problem.
Construction project concluded.
That'll sort itself out, I believe. So it looks like maybe he's even waiting for us. Nope. He's coming to attack us. Let's see how this battle plays out. We'll go a little bit slower.
Initializing hostile engagement protocols. Construction project concluded.
Well, I'm taking more casualties than I'd like, but it looks like we've got this well in hand. Alright, so we got some more debris there. Let's research that debris. Let's bring these guys back to repair. And let's build an additional... Let's kind of move these guys up a little bit. And at Eras, we'll build an additional 3 corvettes. Or 2, as many as we can handle. So we can just replace our losses over here. Alright, so these guys are going to be good friends of ours. They're xenophiles, they're materialists like us. So let's see if we can't get some, I guess like a non-aggression pact. They're too far away, I think, for them to be useful in terms of like a defensive pact. But I think that getting a non-aggression pact with a single other civilization, it'll make our factions a little bit happier. These guys are not happy. Because we're not at peace. So let's do a non-aggression pact with United Ceremonial Committee or whatever. I guess they don't like us enough for that. And they've got too many pacts themselves. Alright, well, you're on your own then, buddies. Let's take a look here. What's going on?
Construction project concluded. Research concluded.
Alright, so we got new hyperlane drives. Wormhole stabilization would be nice, but I think actually the energy credits... I mean, so would a better laser, especially since we're at war. But I think the extra energy credits are what I'm going to go with next. And it looks like we've got enough alloys to build one more corvette at our station.
Construction project concluded.
And it looks like this war is just going to be a big grind. Again, I would have liked to have fought a war on our terms, as opposed to responding to help an ally. But you know, you fight what you have to fight.
Construction project concluded. Research concluded.
Alright, we got a trade league here. They'll be friendly, so that's nice. Okay, so great, we can do gene tailoring. That's... Sorry to hit my mic, I apologize. Gene tailoring is really good. It's the start of kind of the tree for genetic modification and whatnot. And these guys gonna research it extra fast because he's got the same trait. So that's good. And what else do we gotta do? We just gotta wait for these guys to heal up, and then we're probably just gonna upgrade those ships as well to incorporate kind of the latest and greatest gizmos. Apparently they don't like us. Whatever.
Construction project concluded. Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Alright, well, we've researched the debris that we wanted. So let's just take these two fleets, let's bring them back this way. And let's wait for these guys to repair up. Alright. And now let's go to our ship designer and see how we can kind of improve our fleet here. We can build better shields. That will be very helpful. And better hyperlanes. But we're going to have to get rid of the afterburners and replace it with a reactor booster. But I think having better shields and just a ship that can travel faster is better. So let's save this design. I really do like afterburners, but you know, what can you do? Better shields are better shields are better shields. So let's upgrade our shields here. Luckily we don't have to really mess around with anything, I think. And we'll upgrade our destroyers as well. And let's sell, let's go on to the galactic market. And we'll sell 10k. And we'll buy another 250 minerals. And that'll give us enough to upgrade our ships. Now these guys are probably going to come in and start taking back these systems that we took from them. But then we'll just take them right back. It shouldn't be a big problem. We're just waiting to upgrade our fleet here.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
We'll just see how we're doing here on these upgrades. We're almost upgraded.
Station sustaining damage. Station sustaining damage.
Yeah, I could do a non-aggression pact with these guys. They're not long for this life, but it will make our factions happier.
Fleet enhancement supply.
Excellent. And these guys have opened up their borders to us, so that's nice. We really gotta worry about, ending this war in time to fight these guys, because they're going to attack us next. That's pretty obvious. So let's go ahead and fight these guys. Okay, we've lost a scientist. Let's see what our other... Let's just stop, take a look at what our whole empire's doing, empire-wise. Let's build another civilian industries here. I'll build another alloy foundry here. And we'll go ahead and build a mining district here. Maybe some civilian industries here. And let's build an agri-district here. We'll go ahead and build another energy sector here. Now, how much will it cost to upgrade these guys? 123. We can definitely do that. Alright, so this guy's level 2. He's not that great. This guy's level 2. Lots of scientists here. Let's just grab this guy who's doing assisting research in Altair, and we'll replace him with, let's say, this guy right here. This guy right here. Proculus. And then we'll take, we'll go to our research, and we'll just put this guy on. I'm trying to save a little bit of money. Money's going to be tight, especially during this war. So I'm trying not to hire anybody because we've got kind of we're way over our limit, kind of an empire sprawl. So we're paying a lot more on everything. But we've got some money in the bank, so that's all right. The other thing we have to worry about is if these guys, conquer far enough down, they're eventually going to hit us here. So we may have to start beefing up this starbase over here. We're just real short on minerals, Oh, that's wonderful. So it looks like our governor got arrested development, which means he'll never level up again. We'll replace him later when we have more money. Meantime, let's take out this fleet. Let's take a look at what they're talking about. Oh, that's fine. Let's watch this fight. take a look at these guys. I mean, it's not like we're using missiles or anything. Why we're losing so many guys? It doesn't even look like there's a war going on, right? Like a battle. We don't have any battle screen or anything.
Construction project complete. Initializing hostile engagement protocols. Initializing hostile engagement protocols. Initializing hostile engagement protocols. Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
Why does it keep on saying that?
Initializing hostile engagement protocols. Initializing hostile engagement protocols. Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
That's super weird. Well, it looks like we lost a bunch of fleet strength. I don't know why they wouldn't fight there. Why we just lost our entire fleet. There's nothing we can do, right? We can only rebuild here. Is it because they were busy attacking the station? Is that what happened? I just don't know. Well, in any case, we gotta rebuild our fleet. Let's talk about what we can do. We can go to our market. And how much can we buy here in terms of... We'll spend all our money on alloys. Yeah, it's the strangest thing. I had twice the fleet strength. And they went in, and there was no, like, you see, I'm defending an ally. Can I wipe peace separately? They went in, right? And there no battle pop-up came up, and we just kept losing ships. I don't know what happened. I still think I can turn it around. And like this guy, he should be dead, right? So what's he doing? He's just kind of like running around. Alright, let's reduce the upkeep. That'll help our economy. Look at that. Went up to 107 energy per turn now. Let's build let's figure out this antimatter reactor. Okay, so peace has been made with the Star Hunters. Does that mean we have peace as well? Yeah, so they're yellow. That is just the weirdest thing. I'm telling you, Firestar, if you look up at the archives, you're going to see what happened. You're going to wonder what happened. Okay, so let's pull back our fleet. And it looks like our allies didn't lose that much land. We didn't gain anything from them. We just ended up, you know, settling the system ourselves. So it's kind of a draw on our end. I'm gonna go ahead and build a. Should we go plasma? Let's go plasma thrusters instead of a bigger ship. Because well, a bigger ship would be nice. No, let's go plasma thrusters. No, because I didn't make a like the combat pop-up never popped up, Firestar, and my ships were better. I mean, I had twice as fleet strength, And like I was also looking at his actual individual ships, you know, and he had like a bunch of point defense. I wasn't using any missiles or anything like that, you know. Um, listen. I know this sounds complainy, but I'm convinced that it was a bug, and I maintain that, and I will keep me making excuses in the video when I upload it to YouTube. All right, what else can we build here? Oh, let's build. Oh, they need some amenities, so we'll build a gene clinic there. And I'm ahead of him on tech too. I don't buy it, man. I just don't buy it. I'm gonna cut it out. Firestar, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna cut it out as a highlight, and then you can tell me what happened. And then if you still say next time you hang out, if you still say no, that was an honest loss, I'll accept it. But it was some funny stuff. All right. So what's the next thing we can do? We can build. Well, we got plenty of energy now. Now that we've got that reduced, district cost and whatnot. So let's. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. Let's build some more food producing stuff districts, and we'll build another gene clinic here. And we'll go ahead and rebuild our fleet.
Construction project concluded.
Hey, sometimes you gotta throw whatever you can, right? I'd really love to upgrade these, civilian industry factories, but I don't have the actual, like the crystals to do it. So, I don't know. We're out of amenities here, so let's go ahead and build a hollow theater. That'll also help a little bit with tradition. And we've got a bunch of housing and amenities. Let's go ahead and build a crystal mine. Speak of the devil. And we'll build another like agri-district, I think. Alright, let's combine our fleets here. Let's see what we got. We've got kind of one Corvette in the bag there. So it'll be 15. So we'll get 5 more Corvettes and 4 more destroyers.
A declaration of war has been announced. Construction project concluded.
Alright, let's upgrade the capital. Let's also send that robot out to somewhere where he's useful. Okay, so we'll build, let's build another mining district here, and we'll also send over a robot to Misram Secundus.
Construction project concluded.
And we'll check Izar Secundus. We still got one unemployed pop here. So let's go ahead and build like an agri district. Alright, authoritarians, but they're xenophiles, so we'll just go with the technology answer because it doesn't like oppose their views. Well, at least they don't like us that much. Oh well. I believe we need one more Corvette. So it'll be two more there.
Construction project concluded.
Alright, so we're down to no more housing left, but we can build other stuff. So let's what the heck, let's build a mining district. Again, I'm super bad at specializing my planets. So it's really something I have to, like, I shouldn't just talk about how bad I am. I should probably work on it. But it's kind of a comfort thing, you know? And then after it's all filled up, I tend to kind of redo my districts a little bit.
Construction project concluded.
So now we're in a rebuilding phase. Luckily, we didn't lose anything in terms of land.
Construction project concluded.
Lost a lot of alloys in that war, though.
Construction project concluded.
And let's build another agri district. So it looks like, oh, let's check this place out. Upgrade the planetary to make admin. Okay, so we're up on Corvettes. Now we just gotta build the destroyers back. Need some alloys for that, though. Alright, it looks like we've still got a little buffer between us and the Pricky Kicky T. And we do have a non-aggression pact with this guy. So our factions should be a lot happier. They need 10 years of peace to be happy. Oh well. Okay, well, I think these guys will be a little bit happier because as soon as we rebuild our fleet strengths, we're going to go attack these guys. I don't know if the truce counts for us, like in terms of how long the truce exists, because we did come to the Allies' aid. We didn't actually, we weren't the primary target and we didn't make peace. So I think that's going to be our next step.
Construction project concluded.
So we're starting to get more rare crystals in. I'm gonna kind of upgrade some of our civilian industries. Now these are already upgraded. Let's upgrade this one as well. We'll wait until there's an unemployed pop, and then we'll upgrade one of them. And that should sort out our consumer goods
Construction
deficit.
project concluded. Construction project concluded.
What we can do is there is one of our, like, we can recruit a leader. Yeah, let's recruit one of these guys, kind of prep them for being the next scientist. Just have them do this special project here. And we'll go to this planet and see. Okay, so we'll upgrade 4 more jobs. Let's not do it on this planet though. Let's build some more food here. And let's put a civilian industry here. And let's go to Aruz. Build a destroyer. Build 2. And slowly get our fleets back together. Upgrade that. We'll upgrade the civilian fabricators here. And I'm going to get rid of this civilian industry because they'll kind of be subsumed by the upgraded one here. The good news is we're pulling in twice as many alloys because we started building those alloy factories, so we're going to be able to kind of rebuild our fleets faster.
Research concluded.
Let's go ahead and build a generator district. Alright, we figured out genetic modification. Now, Uplift's a good one to have. We can raise up that primitive species, the pre-sentient species that we have. Although I do like galactic administration, although that's very expensive. And then reduced war exhaustion would be useful too. A system capital complex would be great, and an extra civic. This is so much cheaper, though. Now let's get the extra civic slot. That'll be awesome. Even though it's super expensive. All right, and then what can we do? Let's build a gene clinic here. Build another destroyer.
Construction project concluded.
They're still pretty happy. I still say we turn this into a, keep this as like a generator generator planet. Just so I don't keep talking about specializing and doing nothing about it. So we don't have that much housing left. Let's build a housing district and then maybe like a civilian factory there. And they're kind of running up against their amenity limit here, so let's go ahead and build a hollow theater.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Alright, let's check out Aru's. We still need one more destroyer. So we'll just wait for next month. Absolutely gonna extend the deal. And then while we wait for this second fleet to build up, we'll start sending our fleet out to take out these, you know, mining drones. So let's just bring this guy back into our systems. Bring him up this way.
Construction project concluded.
And we'll take a look at our planets.
Construction project concluded.
Let's go ahead and build city district here.
Construction project concluded.
Okay. So our main fleet's back up on and online. Let's start taking out these mining drones. Let a day pass. We'll send them in. And then we'll have the scientist follow him. And the construction ship follow the scientist. We've got some influence to spare.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Alright, fine. Be that way. And we'll take out this base. Alright. So that went really well. Let's grab this fleet. Didn't lose any ships. Actually don't even need to repair. And we'll send him this way. So we'll unrestrict this system. And we'll bring our science ship, and we'll do the research projects first, then we'll survey the system. And we'll take this constructor, and we'll just move him into place as well. And we'll have him go in here. This is actually a pretty high level 765 times 3. That's almost equal to us, so let's hold off on this one. Let's pick an easier fight. Like these guys over here. And we'll fight them.
Research concluded.
Alright, so we have the antimatter reactor. And in fact, what we can do is... it's nothing really that great this time around. Just pick something nice and cheap like this. Cycle through. And in fact, what we can do is... let's bring this guy back to base. Let's go to our ship designer and upgrade our ships. So we'll start with our Herald. Again, our weapons aren't any better, but we can switch out for an afterburner with a better reactor. And that will work. And then this actually we don't have to change anything. And we'll just tell these guys to upgrade. And in fact, let's hold off until the plasma thrusters are built so we can upgrade the whole fleet.
Construction project concluded.
I would really love to upgrade one of these, but I think that we're all out of rare crystals. No, it looks like we've got one more. Let's upgrade that and demolish this.
Research concluded.
There we go. We got the plasma thrusters. Let's research the railgun. So we'll have that for like our next war. And let's go back to ship designer and add better engines on there. And add better engines on this. And tell them to upgrade our main fleet.
Construction project concluded. Shipwreck studied. Fascinating.
Alright, so it looks like we can build something else. Very odd. Well, let's build another civilian industries here. We can always upgrade it later. kind of low on housing. We do have amenities. So let's go ahead and build just another generator district here. Probably help if I was surveying that system. That would have been useful. Oh, it looks like it just popped. Okay.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Let's move our fleets in there and defeat those enemies. And we're slowly running out of consumer goods. No star bases or anything like that? Ah, yeah. That's always a great scenario. I hope you got the army for that. Alright, so that went well as well. So, these guys don't even need to get,
Research concluded.
Alright, what else have we got here? We can get a better hyperdrive. Wormhole travel would be nice. Let's build an energy. Let's learn how to build energy nexuses. Nexuses? Alright.
Construction project concluded.
They're not very happy. They don't have a lot of amenities. So let's go ahead and build a hollow theater. And build a mining district. We really have to get this consumer goods situation sorted out soon.
Anomaly found. Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
So it looks like we have another robot we gotta send out somewhere. So where should we send him? Let's send him somewhere that doesn't have any robots. Like Sibrin Prime. And let's see what we can build elsewhere here. Just to be on the safe side, let's build another civilian industries because we're getting, we are really low. We're getting more now, but we kind of want to get this back up to a safe number here, kind of in the bank. And let's go ahead, and we're running out of amenities here, so let's build a hollow theater. Oh, look at that. They took care of these, they took all this stuff. Okay. Guess just wasn't fast enough on the draw over there. Take out these mining drones.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Alright, so it looks like we've got another bit of debris to look through. Let's hire another leader, another scientist. Let's pick someone with like an engineering trait. We'll tell them to go research the debris in there. And again, no need to repair these guys. So let's unrestrict this system. And we'll start moving them slowly here. I guess we'll move here with this guy. Alright, let's build another civilian. Well, there's no housing, there's no amenities. I think we can kind of solve both those problems by building like a city district. And then we'll probably build like a civilian factory there. And there's really no amenities or housing here either. So let's go ahead and build another city district, and then we'll build like an alloy factory here.
System survey concluded.
Great. So we'll claim this system here. And we'll send this guy down here to do this research project.
Construction project concluded.
Let's see what our planets are like. This one has a little bit of everything. I'm going to go ahead and build a civilian industry. No. I'm going to build an alloy factory, alloy foundry here, and then another city district. And we'll build another generator district here.
Research concluded.
Alright, we got the railgun up. We can... Okay, so we can choose... habitats would be really good. But I mean, we still even got planets we have to colonize. Robotic workers would be good. This means our droid workers can finally work energy sectors. That makes them a lot more useful. The cruiser increases fleet limit. I say we research cruiser types. Although I really would like to have gotten those robotic workers, but what can you do? Alright, so let's go in and take out these guys and get that useful system over there. And also, I think that there's something associated with it, the tree. Oh, you need a scientist there. Okay. So yeah, so we should be able to take out these guys, I hope. Yeah, they're only at 1.1k, so we might lose a few guys, but we're at like 2.7. You know what we can do actually is we'll go to Altair first, right? And we'll go to Ship Designer, and we'll upgrade to the railguns here. And we'll upgrade these guys to railguns as well. That should add a little more oomph to our fleets, and then we'll send them and take out the system finally.
Shipwreck studied. Fascinating. Anomaly found.
Alright, we get another tradition. We're all pretty good. I'm going to say increase specialist output by 5%.
Construction project concluded.
Alright, let's take a look at our planets while we wait. Looks like we can build something here. Let's build a city district.
Shipwreck studied. Fascinating. Fleet enhancement supplied.
Alright, so we've upgraded our fleet. A little more powerful. We'll send them into taking care of these space amoebas.
Construction project concluded.
So we can build a whole bunch of more stuff here. So let's build civilian industries here. And we'll build an agri district, I think. And let's build a civilian industries here as well. Maybe if we get a bunch of consumer resources coming in, we can start building more labs, speed up the tech generation rate a bit.
Construction project concluded.
Alright. We're at war here.
Project complete.
Advanced research complexes would be good. Just to be on the safe side, let's research the improved reactor booster. We'll also knock it out real quick. Excellent. Didn't lose any ships either. We'll send him back to the nearest place to repair. And we'll take this guy. And we'll do the research projects and finish surveying the system. And then claim the system. Alright, so really no housing left, so we'll build that there. And we'll build an agri-district here. And we should be good to go.
System survey concluded.
So we've got a bunch of alloys piled up. I say we go ahead and we build a second fleet while we're at it. Let's wait just a little bit longer.
Construction project concluded. Special project concluded.
Okay, so do we increase lifespan or our biological population happiness? Let's be space communists and give it to everybody. Another thing we can do is we can start upgrading some of our star bases. Whoops. What a bummer too. You see that? They got some crystals in there. I really wish we had taken this when we had the chance. Just for the crystals alone. And they got more crystals here. What about this land here that we're about to take? Do we have any crystals here? No, I don't really see any.
Construction project concluded.
Let's build an alloy factory here.
Construction project concluded. Shipwreck study. Fascinating.
And we'll finish surveying the system.
Construction project concluded.
Let's build a civilian industries here. We're doing like well enough. Well, let's leave this guy alone in case we ever do have to upgrade him. But we're doing well enough here. Oh, it's just a robot. Let's throw him somewhere where there's no robots. Like here. Venus Prime. Well, we got this big energy income. Why don't we go back to the curator order and see if we can't increase our research speed a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we've upgraded that fleet. Let's take this fleet and we'll just move them here to Castaba. I got rid of the actual places where they can like stay. I mean, what do you call them? The only place that has a crew quarters is way over here, so we'll leave that alone. But I will start building a second fleet. So let's say in Aruz you've got to build all the destroyers. And they're starting to get expensive, huh? Alright, so we finally finished out our kind of precursor species event. So that's good. Let's have the extra city district thing. And what does this do here? Okay, so we finally have our first artifact. And I guess you can activate it for 150 influence for plus 20 liter lifespan. That's not a very useful one, but we'll keep it in mind. Also, so the passive effect is liter lifespan plus 20 years. The active effect is enables Pox orbital bombardment stance. That doesn't sound very nice. Maybe we'll have to test it out on these guys when we go to war. So we'll leave that as it is, and we'll start kind of maneuvering our way over. Hopefully, it's a good trait. Yeah, it's a good trait.
Studied. Fascinating.
And that'll be nice when we take this system here. It's got some gases. Again, we've got plenty of gases. Maybe we'll set up a trade on the market of gases for
Construction project concluded.
for crystals. You know, like on a 1-to-1 if that's possible. We'll have to see. Let's take the research output. And let's check Aruz, see how they're doing. That's because I'm building a bunch of destroyers. That's why it's so expensive. Okay, so how many destroyers do we got here? We got 2. And then 3 in the works. So 4, 5. And then we'll build a bunch of corvettes. Glad I double checked that.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Okay, so it looks like that's been constructed up.
System survey concluded.
And that's been fully surveyed. So we can get them started on... let's take a look at this other guy who's helping out with research. Yeah. So we're going to move him, Proculus, to here. And we will have him do the dig. Oh, we have to claim it first. That's okay, though. And then we'll take this guy, put him here, and have him assist with research on Altair. And in fact, we're going to take this guy, and we're going to send him over here as soon as possible, because that is a really good system to control.
Research concluded.
Excellent. So we've got that. Let's increase our admin cap again, because we're already way over, and we're just going to keep going over. But we also can go into our government panel. And we can pick a new civic. They're all really useful. Environmentalists would be good just for civilian goods. Parliamentary system would be good for the influence, although at this point we're not even going to need much influence, because we're just going to, do a the casus belli here. You don't have to actually make claims. It's called a containment war, and these guys are probably going to fall to these guys, and we can do a containment war here, so we'll have plenty of land. I'm almost inclined to go ahead and just take efficient bureaucracy just for the extra admin cap. We can always switch it out later for something else. But it should make things a little less crazy. And we'll just leave that guy there.
Construction project concluded.
Alright. Let's keep on going to Aruz and building some more corvettes. And we might as well assign the leader.
System survey concluded.
Alright. So we'll take this guy and we'll move him to Aruz. We'll claim this system with a starbase. And in fact, we'll take this guy here. We'll go ahead and build a starbase outpost there. And they're insulting us. It's fine.
Anomaly found. Construction project concluded.
Excellent. Build the mining bases, build the research stations. I wish the pop-ups would only kind of appear for, let's say, I don't know, like defensive pacts I mean, unless it's
Another
for you.
day, another side
Defensive
victory.
pacts, guarantees, and like
System
joining
survey
federations.
concluded.
Alright, so we figured out a new cruiser type. I know I was saying earlier that I wanted new missiles, but at this point, like, we're kind of behind on missile technology. We're already way ahead on the 2 other weapon types. So what I think is I'm going to do is I'm going to research better armor first, and then maybe we'll clean up with that later. And let's just take a look here. Looks like our planets are pretty happy. Got a little bit of alloys in the bank, so let's just take a look at our starbase here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corvettes still coming in. It's 8, so we need another 12. So let's go do a ruse. And now we just need another 9. Okay, so this one, basically, if you do the whole event chain, you have like a 50-50 shot of getting a good outcome or a bad one. I've never had the good outcome happen, so I'm superstitious and I don't pick it. But you should pick it if you're playing. Okay, let's start building the mining stations. And now that it's claimed, we'll start the excavations. I don't know why this guy hates me so much. Alright, let's check out our factions, see what these jerks want. Yeah, so these are like the xenophobes. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about these guys. They're just gonna be unhappy. You can't please them all, you know? You can please most of them, but you can't please them all.
Research concluded.
Alright. And we have better hyperdrive available. Wormhole. Let's take wormhole travel. That's a good one to have. And now, actually, let's move these guys back to Altair, because we do have a larger fleet size and the ability to build cruisers. So let's go to Ship Designer and check out the kind of cruisers we can get. Now, I believe still the meta is that you just build a bunch of corvettes, like the most powerful corvettes you can, as many as you can, just because, you know, yeah, they get blown up, but they can be replaced easily. I'm not sure if that's still true or not, but you know, we're not playing on the hardest mode here, anyways. So let's go ahead and you know, build a cruiser. Alright, so 50 meters, and the range on these medium weapons is like 60, so we'll keep it all I guess it wouldn't hurt to have some point defense on a bigger ship. Now, let's go all broadsides, huh? You gotta be bold. Let's throw on some rail guns. Throw on some UV lasers. we'll throw on an afterburner. And auxiliary fire control. And better engines. And Bob's your uncle. I think we got ourselves a ship here. So let's save this as a bishop class. And we'll bring this fleet back, and we'll kind of fill it up with as many cruisers as we can till we hit fleet limit, and then we'll fill it out with corvettes.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Build the research stations. That'll be nice having 10 across the board. And ironically, for all the gases we have on hand, we don't have the ability to extract them because we don't have the technology. I really think that once you have the knowledge of how to extract it, you should automatically be able to recreate it as well. I don't like how one comes before the other, but that's my personal opinion. Okay, let's go ahead and build I don't know, like another alloy factory maybe. And over here doesn't have enough housing, so let's go ahead and build a housing district. And let's build another energy district here.
Construction project concluded.
Let's go ahead and clean this system. Alright, so we've got 9 corvettes. 13.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, I say we just leave this. Yeah, we don't know what to do this constructor, so we'll just leave him here for now. This guy's busy digging at the archaeological site, and this guy will go here. We got another 10k. When we get to like 11, we'll sell a bunch of minerals on the galactic market.
A declaration of war has been announced.
Wow, that's bold. I wish them the best of luck.
Construction project concluded.
This one looks like it's also missing housing. Let's build some housing there.
Construction project concluded.
Alright, we got another robot. Let's look for a place that doesn't have robots. Yeah, let's send them over here. Hecka Prime. And we'll build... let's build another mining district there. I know I'm overbuilding the mining districts. I should really cut it out. You know, focus more on like development and whatnot. But
construction project concluded.
all right. So we also have an advanced railgun, as well as like the droid armies, the droid workers, I should say. This one's cheaper. This would be more useful in a battle. Although having like a robotic assault army would be good, because it'd be like we could use them to supplement our other army of like the here Alkut people. Let's do droids. And we'll go to this here. We just need one more destroyer and 5 more corvettes.
Construction project concluded. Research concluded.
Alright, better admin cap. Alright, so we're not going to use that. A heritage site would be nice. Maybe we should start looking into these tile blockers, right? Yeah, let's work on some of these tile blockers.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Got one more here. See how many more we can build here at Aruz. And let's go ahead and sell a bunch of minerals on the market. There we go. Now we got some money in the bank. So since we do have some more money, let's see if we can't do a healthcare campaign. What's an education campaign? Nah. Okay, I think that's good.
Construction project concluded.
And we'll send him here to build a starbase. And I think that I'm going to end it here. But if you look now, we're almost kind of at full fleet capacity. Once we have, the full 30 here, so just a couple more corvettes, we'll build some cruisers on each ship. We'll round it out, if there's some extra fleet cap, we'll round it out. And then we will talk about invading these guys and showing them who's boss. This is Lurking Lately. Thank you so much, and have a good night.